This is the older GR1 made by GORUCK back in 2009. This is the new GR1, also made by GORUCK, released in 2023. Same, but different. What is up, guys, and welcome to Mikey Daily Carry. My name is Mikey Messina, and on here I do content on everyday carry gear and gadgets that I use to help me live a more aware and prepared life. So if you're new to the channel or you just like EDC content in general, consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date with all my new videos. Let's cut to the chase. If you clicked on this video, you want to know the key differences between the new GR1 and the old GR1. And I'm here to share with you exactly that. But before I do, I want to give two special shout outs. Number one goes to GORUCK. GORUCK sent me the new GR1 to review for all of you. And number two goes to my good buddy Matt. He actually lent me his original GR1 to do a comparison for this video, so that way I can get in depth with what exactly changed. Let's dive right into it. So this GORUCK right here is the older model GORUCK GR1. This right here is the newer model. I do want to let you guys know that my buddy did add his own flair to the bag by putting some paracord on the grab handle up top. He also put a paracord and some carabiners right here on the bottom, add a little flavor to his, and he added some side pockets to his GR1. But that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at it. From the front, it's pretty much the same, right? It has the same 2" by 3" hook and loop patch right up top. It's followed by the good old slant pocket that GR1 has, and then on the bottom it has the same rows of MOLLE webbing and the same columns. So nothing really changed there, right? Let's take a look at the side. Pretty much the same also. It has the same MOLLE webbing on the side of the bag, and if we turn it over to this side of the bag, same thing. Let's open it up. Now with the bag open, we take a look at this here. My buddy added his own paracord with shrink wrap there, but if you look at it, it's also still pretty much the same. Has the two pockets where it has one up top and it has the mesh pocket right below that. And then if we flip it over this way, that's also still pretty much the same. Has the same MOLLE webbing up top, and then it has the same ruck plate compartment or laptop or iPad compartment in the bottom middle. So what exactly is different? Now, I promise you this is not clickbait, but before I dive right into it, I do want to let you guys know that this is GORUCK's first update in 14 years. Why? Because if it isn't broken, don't fix it. But in this case, nothing was broken. GORUCK just made the best even better. So if we turn our attention to the back of the bags, now I have the older GR1 on this hand and the newer GR1 on this hand. What do you guys notice? The bag panel. This right here is 210D HT Cordura, HT standing for high tenacity. On the older GR1, it was 1000D Cordura all throughout the bag, on the back panel and underside the shoulder straps. But that, my friends, are the new changes and updates of the new GR1 bag. So I'm gonna put this bag down here. Now let's take a look at it. Through the Rucker series, GORUCK has done multiple tests on their bags and proved what the benefits are to swapping out the 1000D Cordura to the 210D HT Cordura. And now GORUCK has brought that to their original GR series line. With the new 210D Cordura, it makes it that much more tougher and durable. This new change on the GR1 is huge because now you have a material that is way less abrasive than the 1000D Cordura on the original GR1, and it's a lot less irritant on your skin. Now, I myself have eczema and my skin is already dry. And if I have 1000D Cordura rubbing on my already dry skin, that's not gonna be very pleasing for long periods of time. But with the new 210D HT Cordura, it's a lot more breathable, more comfortable, and a lot better on my skin. Now, when you're wearing this for long periods of time, when you're traveling or even rucking, you can wear it with comfort and confidence. Now, this may or may not be a groundbreaking, polarizing thing to you, but I do want to remind you that this is GORUCK's first update in 14 years to their original GR1 staple bag. After researching review after review of the original GR1 series, one of the most common complaints is that the 1000D Cordura is just way too abrasive on clothing and skin, and that's what they wish would change the most. So I can only assume that GORUCK took that feedback and integrated that new 210D Cordura on their new bag. Let's talk about the pros. The pros are that GORUCK has now integrated and incorporated a new 210D HT Cordura on their new GR series. It's now more comfortable and breathable at the same time. It's less abrasive and it's a lot more friendlier on your skin and clothes. Let's talk about the cons. The layout of the overall design for the GR1 stayed the same. Nothing really changed other than the back panel and the underside of the shoulder straps. Now let's talk about my hopes for future updates. Now before I go into this, I do want to state that I am not a rucker whatsoever. I never have rucked, although I am willing to try it. So my opinions on what I wish for these future updates may or may not go with what you're looking for if you're a hardcore rucker. I'm just an EDC dad that does dadly duties and wears everyday carry gear to help with my dadly things. So what do I hope? I hope that GORUCK can consider adding the small top hidden pocket on their original GR1 as they do on their heritage variants right up top, where it has a zipper to access easy things in the bag itself. Right now, it still has the same Velcro attachment for access to the hydration pack, but if they move the holes more towards the end of where the shoulder straps start to have the hose of the hydration pack come down the shoulders, I think that would be more ideal. If they added that pocket, it is absolutely money, and that would make this bag that much more desirable. Another hope of mine, and it's just a personal preference, is that they added side grab handles on the actual GR1 itself. Because if you're a dad like me and you're on the go and you're trying to grab your bags here and there in a timely manner, you want to have accessibility to grab it in specific areas that are really easy and quick to access to you. So having it on the sides on both left and right will make it that much more easy when pulling it out and in and out of the car. And lastly, this is just a little qualm of mine, but adding a sternum strap with the bag itself when it's purchased. I understand that you can purchase it separately, but you're paying a hefty amount for the bag already. So I don't think adding on a $15 sternum strap would hurt at all. Now don't get me wrong, all of these things for my future hopes can be added with their SCARS customizable program, but that does come at an extra cost. And sometimes it's not so cheap. And like I had stated, you're already gonna be setting yourself back about $300+ for this backpack. But there you have it, folks. The new GR1 by GORUCK. Again, I do wanna say thank you to GORUCK for sending me this bag to allow me to do this in-depth review with all of you. And then another shout out to my buddy Matt for lending me his old GR1 as well. For those of you watching, sound off below. I wanna know your guys' thoughts and comments about the new GR1 bag. Does the 210 HT Cordura matter to you? What future updates do you wish GORUCK added to the bag or wanna foresee in the near future? Let me know down below. If you made it this far into the video, I do want to say thank you so much. Please don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with my new content. If you aren't doing so already, go ahead and give me a follow. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Mikey Daily Carry. One more time, it's at Mikey Daily Carry. My name is Mikey Messina. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.